Finding a good hotel is easy. The big chains and the five-star ones are always there, but often the hotel that stays with you is something else. Where you stay shapes how you experience the city, how simple it feels to arrive, whether the place has a character of its own, and what's waiting just outside the door. That's what the Travel Without Chaos Hotel Index looks at. 3 dimensions, each one scored out of 5. Simplicity, character, location. And in this video, 3 hotels in Trieste. Trieste makes it easy. It's a compact city and most of what you want to reach is walkable. So when people ask where to stay in Trieste, there are many answers, but 3 areas give you a good feel for how the city sits. Around Piazza Unità, where the city meets the water, this is Trieste at its most open. A few blocks north, the Borgo Teresiano, the grid around the Canal Grande, straight streets and broad facades. Or at the north end, the streets around the station, a working part of the city, local shops, buses, the practical end of Trieste. The 3 hotels in this video are Residence Liberty, close to the waterfront just off Piazza Unità. Victoria Hotel Letterario, a few blocks east of the center. And Trieste 411, up by the station. A few minutes apart on the map, but each one gives you a different Trieste. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how each one scores. Let's start with the first one, Residence Liberty. The entrance doesn't draw attention to itself, it's a door on a quiet street with a steep stone staircase going up. The building is old, solid, the kind that's been through a few different versions of this city. You feel that in the entrance hall, the scale of it, the staircase. It hasn't been renovated into something new, it's just been kept. The room is bigger than expected, a small kitchen, a seating area, good light from the windows. Everything is in the same shade of maritime blue, fabrics, artwork, the small details. It's a deliberate choice, an older one maybe, but it's consistent. The location does a lot of the work here, it's less than 5 minutes down to the pier. Take an early morning walk down to the water, it's beautiful. Residence Liberty gives you space and independence, a kitchen, a room to spread out in, and the waterfront close enough to make it part of the stay. We'll look at the scores later, but first let's take a look at the next hotel, Victoria Hotel Letterario. Still central, but a different feel. This street is more residential, more everyday. You notice it in the morning, people heading to work, shops opening, and buses stopping nearby. The colors are muted and warm. Details that don't shout, but you register them after a while. The name is not just a name, the hotel leans into the literary side. James Joyce is everywhere, or at least some books visible in the lobby and in the room. He lived in Trieste, and actually, he lived in this specific building. The room is comfortable and well put together, heavy bedding, good soundproofing. The hotel doesn't just use Trieste as a location, it feels like it belongs here. Victoria Hotel Letterario gives you a city-specific stay. The hotel has its own identity, and that identity belongs to Trieste. More on the scores later, but let's take a look at the next hotel, Trieste 411. Trieste 411 takes a moment to find. It's in a residential building, a nice one, up a few floors. No sign at street level, you need to know where you're going. The neighborhood is close to the station, a working part of the city. A few local cafes, barbers, buses. It works because it keeps things simple. The room is high quality and very well kept. It's generous with the small things: tea, coffee, biscuits, a minibar, a window onto a local street. And the proximity to the station makes sense. It's convenient if that's what you need. This isn't the part of Trieste where you naturally slow down, but it makes arrival and movement easy. Trieste 411 keeps things simple, close to the station, easy to arrive, easy to leave. So those were the 3 hotels in Trieste, and when you look at them through the Travel Without Chaos Hotel Index, the differences become a little clearer. For Residence Liberty, a great location, close to the water and close to Piazza Unità. The character is quiet and the setting does a lot of the work. And Victoria Hotel Letterario, character is where it stands out. It's a hotel with a clear identity. Location is very good, but it's the connection to the city that sets it apart. And Trieste 411, very solid across all 3 dimensions. It's simple, well kept and practical. The location works well, especially if proximity to the station matters. So those were the 3 hotels, and each one gave me a different version of Trieste. Residence Liberty made Trieste feel spacious, a room to spread out in, and the water a few minutes away. Victoria Hotel Letterario felt rooted, a hotel that knows exactly where it is, joys on the shelves. And Trieste 411 made Trieste feel easy, close to the station, sorted from the moment you arrive. Same city, 3 different versions of it. All 3 hotels are worth staying at, so whichever one you choose, I hope you have a lovely stay in Trieste, and thank you for watching.